if I could survive. You took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance to the turns they light.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and we've got the Vikings superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Vikings and the Packers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way? Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Now McCarthy. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. First and 10, here's Jones. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Ooh, incomplete there on second down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. From the 38. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
On the carry, this is Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. They give to Jones, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Jones once more. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's brought down for a loss. First and 10, here's McCarthy. That's incomplete left side.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it sets up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has the connection to Jones. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. On play action now, McCarthy. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Second and 10, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. They'll run the draw with Jones. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Now it's McCarthy. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. This is Jones on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the second down sack. And now you're in a third down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Third down, here's Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up first and 10. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Going with Jones on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Running it after the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, second and very long. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by Quay Walker.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Now a give to Jones. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's... all plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Jones. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. This is Jones. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. It's Jones on the toss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. This is 3rd and inches. Here's a give to Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
Here's Jones. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. First and 10, here's Jones. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a...
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. So now here's 3rd and 5. McCarthy to throw it. Jones reels it in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He gets 6 on that play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
cannot be happening!
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hit every side, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.